Wednesday morning. We are back over here at the church job. As you guys can see, Monday, I think it was, we got the ramp all ground. We got all our carpet glue and everything off. So that thing is looking good. Got concrete coming right now for this, for the sidewalk back there. Andy just drilled the holes in both of these, so we're gonna put our re-rod and everything, get it all rotted together. Same thing back there, guys are putting the rod in it now. We got the sprinkler line fixed that I hit when we were tearing it out. So we're just waiting on mud to get here. We're gonna pour this and that. Then Al and I are gonna run over to that big pole barn job and saw cut that one. The patio Andy power washed a couple days ago. We're gonna swing by there quick and get sealer on that. And hopefully all this rain they're calling for stays to the south of us. So gonna be a busy day, running around getting a lot of little things done. So stay tuned, guys. We appreciate it. As always, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully the channel goes well and I can afford to go to Vegas this year. Alrighty, we got this one all poured and floated. Guys are down there pouring that little one. I'm gonna grab the float. We'll go down there and see how they're doing on that one. This one's looking nice for just a float job so far. This is the other sidewalk, as you guys saw. So we just got this one floated off here. Took care of that little ramp issue for them. So this one's all looking good. You guys are gonna stick around and get this thing all tidied up. Truck's washing out. Had plenty of mud. Another excellent Team Elmer's delivery. Al and I are gonna head out and cut that barn floor from the last video. And then we're gonna go seal a patio. And we're just gonna keep plugging away. Stay tuned, guys. Back over here to check on Kirk and Andy's sidewalk job. This is looking really nice. We'll walk back here and check out the other one. The weather is starting to move in on us. It looks nice out right now, but they're talking some severe thunderstorms coming quick. So that's why we didn't work on the spray deck here today. Plus we had to get that one ready for tomorrow's pour. Guys got this one all looking nice. So basically tomorrow we'll strip these, wash them down, and the sidewalk portion of this will be good to go. And then the only thing we'll have left to do here is spray deck that, which as long as the weather cooperates we can get that done in half a day. But that stuff's really not supposed to get wet for 24 hours after we do it, so we've got to watch the weather here. So this turned out nice. Everything's looking good. I'm happy with it. Guys did a good job on it. I'm gonna run and meet a customer quick. Those guys are working out in Munger, and we'll go from there. Unexpected visitor this morning, guys. I got here and Tino is here. Got pretty much all the mesh put in by himself. He's wiring that together. Al and I've got the building marked out. Al's gonna saw cut. I gotta run back to the shop quick and grab some 1.5 inch foam for underneath this steel. Then the guys are gonna put expansion on there, finish tying the wire. They're gonna get this form in. They're gonna get that all cut. And then we've got to put the rest of that mesh in the back for Friday's pour. Andy and Kirk are over finishing that sidewalk. So I'm gonna go grab the foam for these guys. And then I've got a little patio I've got to seal that Andy power washed the other day. And we'll keep on plugging away here. Looks like the weather's gonna hold up for a while, so that's good. So I'm gonna go grab this foam and get back here. Alrighty, we are back out here. I went and got that little patio sealed, got the little thing caulked. These guys got all the wire in, they got it tied. Kirk and Andy will be here any minute. Tina's moving the wire so we can get the truck in. Al is almost done saw cutting in there. Floor is extremely hard. Taking a long time to cut, but he's getting her cut up nice. He's got 3 more lines to go here. We're cutting this thing up small, make it look nice. Still got pressure on all of our lines, so that's all good. Got some fans going here. Once those guys get here, they're gonna get that form in, and then we've got a little corridor pour back here. We got to get the wire in there, get our ground protection mats on that so we can buggy that thing in, and we should be in pretty good shape. So Al's got a little more saw cutting to do, but he's getting there. It's a beautiful Thursday morning out in YouTube. Plan for the day. Waiting for Al to get here. We're gonna load up the 3-foot machine, and we are gonna go over and pour, I think, 30 yards over at the pole barn approach there where we just poured the floor. So we're gonna do that, probably go strip those sidewalks that we poured yesterday. As you guys can see, I've got all the cornhole boards in here. We slurried them. I hit them last night with some 200 grit diamonds. So now what we need to do is touch up any slurry where we got some spots still. I'm gonna do that later today, and then I will re-hit them with the 200s. We'll get them all washed up, we'll get them outside, get them sealed, and I gotta get these things over to the prison hopefully next week. So that's kind of the plan right now. The weather's looking nice. It's only about 68 degrees outside right now, on the way to 80. So should be a good day, hopefully. Stay tuned, guys. As you guys can see, from the shop to the job site, which is about 8 miles, it's a little foggy out. So yesterday the guys got the form all in. That looks nice. We've got our expansion up on the building ready to go. We've got foam underneath our steel. We do that so that when the frost heaves the concrete, it can't grab a hold of the steel and bend the steel. Looks like they got everything all saw cut. We got our dust swept out. I might bring the floor scrubber over here, scrub the floor when we're all said and done. We've got our ground protection mats in here. We've got this one all ready to pour. This is tomorrow's pour. I've got to use an interior mix obviously on that, an exterior mix on that. That's why we're not pouring them at the same time. Got to have that air entrainment for outside. So Al just pulled in here. We're gonna get unloaded, get ready, and we'll dump this thing. Stay tuned, guys. Should be a good little pour.
guys didn't want me in the middle, did you?
No, we're gonna do that like 2 inches thick.
Shake's out, that one's out.
Okay, just finishing up washing out the last truck here, 30 yards. As you guys probably see from the other video, the first driver was an extreme struggle. The guy's dumping it out a foot deep. Then he tells me he thinks we're only pouring 4 inches, which makes it even worse. Andy was crying. So, got this all both floated. I got to hit it down there once that truck moves. And he doesn't want to broom this one. The owner wants a machine finish, wants us to leave it fuzzy. So more than float blades, but less than a hard trawl, which I advised him is not good for the surface. However, that's what he wants. They did come out and do test cylinders on this job. So we'll just wait for the truck to move here, and then we will get this thing both floated. Al's getting all the tools washed up. We'll take a coffee break, then we'll get to finishing. Alrighty guys, we got a new man on the machine. Trying out Al here. Doing a good job. First time he's running her. Doing well. So we've got this one all done. The owner here did not want any type of broom. He wanted us to leave it a little bit fuzzy. I don't care to finish outdoor concrete like this at all. I think it's asking for future problems, but we got an agreement. That's what he wants. He's extremely happy. So we're gonna go over and strip that sidewalk now that we poured yesterday, and then we'll be back here to pour that little lean-to in the morning.